Guys, are we cooked? Oh man, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything going all right with you guys today? Thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. You see these? Double thumbs up right there. I only see 16 likes out of 61 viewers. It is Sunday. Where's all our viewers? I think my channel's cooked because usually we should be around 150 plus on a weekend, but I don't know. Everyone's out here. They're like, see you later, crypto mining. Peace or something. I don't know what's going on. You can hear me very good. Nice, nice. I hit the like. I'm not cooked. Baked is more like it. Yeah, good to see you got the camera right. Don't need a mirror tonight. Yeah, that's right. I found the button. I found the mirror. It's actually mirrored by default, which is weird. I don't know why that was a thing. But yeah, I found the setting and I put it back. So now you can actually read my toque, right? Awesome. And you can see I got sporting some Hive OS act. You remember this is the ripped up. See? This is my favorite sweater. I don't care if it's ripped up. In videos, all you see is this, and everyone's like, grab it, get a new sweater again. No, I love this sweater. This is my sweater. This is my mining sweater. I mine away, and this sweater is about in the good condition. At least these cuffs are about the same condition as current state of mining. So pretty rough, huh? Got me a killer deal on a gold shell mini doge 3 going straight to the solo pool. Nice. Mining sweater. Yeah, this is my mining sweater. Oh man. I guess this means I'm awesome. So what do we got there? What's that? Why is that blue? Watch streak reach. Scaper is currently on a 5-stream streak. They got like streaks and stuff. That's insane. His name turned blue. What's going on, Rio6969? What's happening there? You can hear me very good. So I'm looking at my local Bitcoin node mempool, and it says the last BTC block was found 53 minutes ago. Whoa, is something going on with Bitcoin? Does the network halt? The difficulty just adjusted and everyone left? Like, what's happening there? But let's do a quick roll call before we get into any of this craziness. All right, scrolling on up. I do see in the Twitch there here, we got Scafer and we got Rio6969. What's going on, everyone? Scrolling on up into the live chat of the Tubester. I see Squirrel Master. What's happening? Ogre MGTOW. We got Paul. We got Will. A Blappanap. What is going down? Bits, please. YT. Phantom Soul. Chief Lahib. What's happening? Angelo Cervantes. What's going on? Greetings from Belgium. Selling nothing. Filling bags for the next bull. The more that stop mining, the more we can get mining. That's true. The more that stop mining, the more we get. But right now, people aren't quitting yet. We need people to quit, and not enough people have quit. Crypto Craig, what is happening? Sadly, sometimes scrolling on through. Oh, the one and only
Nuclear power plant mining, run, plus. All right, so
got that. Nailed it. What do we got here? Crypto Craig's in the house. We got Ace K, Scotty Boy. What do we got there? Jockwick Miner, UKGE. What is happening? What is that? Paradigm Miner. I see what's happening. Michael Cartwright. I see some more greens popping up. We need some more greens. Come on, we got some more people that have become channel members again. I think some of you guys quit when I was sick and I didn't stream as much, so you couldn't see your fancy names. We're trying to get back into streaming even more often. Maybe 3 times a week. We'll see. Maybe even more. Maybe every single day. No, that'd be too much. Maybe we'll see what happens. We need to start supporting the Going to Zero Rabid fund. So I'm gonna have to start streaming maybe 6 times every day. We'll see what. Maybe I'll just do 24. I won't even sleep. I'll just stream 24/7. I don't even know how that's gonna work, but we'll figure something out. If Rabid keeps the stream for the next 10 years, BTC will hit 1 million and he'll have to be online all day. Oh man. Oh, that's true. I'd have to change my intro to 2 million or something. Okay, scrolling on. Got me the KB. You're at the word out just jumped on me. Need Rabid Gaming. Rabid Gaming? They call it. My family complains about our Wi-Fi all the time. Yeah. What do you need by Rabid Gaming? You need like some Rabid Gaming videos? Or what do you need with Rabid Gaming? Huh? For those of you guys that aren't familiar, I got another channel called Rabid Gaming. I haven't done a video on it for months, but I need to. But I've been busy and I'm trying to. But I'll get back in there. Or start a how to play chess channel. How to play I wonder if I'm any good at chess. It's been a long time since I played that game. But I was undefeated. I'm just kidding, I wasn't. I'm just making stuff up at this point in time. But anyway, let's take a look at this Bitcoin thing. Mempool says that the last BTC block found was 57 minutes ago from Schaefer. So I'm just going to jump into this one right here. And we are going to bounce into mining pool stats. Share this. Boom. Remember, I got to remember hit the button. Let's jump into Bitcoin, see what it's showing us. Scrolling on down. 60 minutes ago, 61 minutes ago, 70 minutes ago. Oh boy, that's not looking good. Don't be sending any Bitcoin today, guys. Don't be sending any Bitcoin because it's not going to get to where it's supposed to go this week. Oh wow, what is happening? What is going on? Well, I guess on a bonus note, people can't really dump if the chain's not working. What is the block time at? It says 613. Interesting. Let's go to I want to find let's see there. I should have my own mempool up. I don't have my node on right now, so I'm just gonna look at the public mempool here. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's crazy. Average block time is 9.9 minutes, but that hasn't been the case for the past hour. Oh man. Last block is 61 minutes ago. These transactions should go through in 9 minutes, in 19 minutes, in 29 minutes, in 39 minutes. Well, they're not going to go through it all if we don't find any blocks. Looks like Ampool found the last block about 61 minutes ago, and then the chain decided to say, "See you later, alligator. We're outie. We're outie." That's not good. Bitcoin's on strike, guys. Bitcoin is on strike. All right, confirmed. So someone did mention some earlier. When the stream is just starting here, right here. People are Ogre MGTOW says people are selling crypto and converting it into physical gold and silver. Yes, and maybe not. I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter, and I think a lot of people that say stuff on Twitter is obviously just lying, engagement tweets and stuff like that. Because half the thing, maybe 90% of the stuff you see on Twitter is not real. It's fake. It's lies. It's made up. But we can take a look at that by looking at gold and silver prices. So let's find out. Share this tab. And why did everything? Oh, there we go. So if we look at this, we can see that we're not seeing a pump. We actually see gold here actually pumped the same time Bitcoin did. So it's a market thing. Here we can see October 20th is when gold hit its pretty much all-time high. And if we come in and look at Bitcoin, for an example here, share this tab, and we look at BTC past year, and here was October 6th. Bitcoin pretty much hit its all-time highest type of thing in this area. Where was it? Down here, it actually has the stats of it. October 6th, 126, all-time high. So October 6th, then 10 days later, gold kind of hit it. And then we've been kind of going, we had some ups, and then we went back down here. And so gold is pretty much following the same type of chart that Bitcoin's following. So if everyone was dumping all their crypto and put it in the gold, you would think that gold would be going up while crypto's going down. But they're just doing the same thing. They're pumped at the same time, and they're going down right now at the same time. So I don't think that's necessarily the case, at least when it comes to gold. What's silver looking like? So silver is pretty much the same thing, pumped at the same time, and now it's going down. So I don't think that's the case. But you mentioned that, and I did see a lot of people posting, I'm dumping all my crypto, I'm buying gold, enough of this, going to gold, going to gold, going to gold. I see that all the time on Twitter, and I think they're all lying to everybody. So I think that's engagement farming. We're just seeing the same charts as crypto when it comes to gold and stuff for the most part. Again, maybe I'm reading this wrong, but it looks like peaks around the same time, and it's currently dropping as well. So that's just my 2 cents on the situation. I don't know if that's actually what's actually happening now. And here we see a lot of red. They're actually up $1,000 from before the stream started. So maybe I'm good luck because we were at 94 something. Now we're at 95.2. So party on, Wayne. That's a Canadian reference. Anybody know that? Anybody know that? Anybody know that? Funny story. Mike Myers, Wayne's World. My uncle, step uncle, he actually helped. They used to be in a small. My cousin, uncle, something. I don't know. He's related to us somehow, but it's off in the distance. But he's related. But they're out in Edmonton, and Mike Myers used to come in Edmonton. They used to have a small radio show and stuff together, and they actually wrote the first Wayne's World together. And I have some old skits of Mike Myers and him doing stupidest stuff before Mike Myers ever got big. Like there's this one where they're two homeless guys. I got it on VCR tape, and they're two homeless guys walking around like they're guys that live on the street. And all of a sudden they decide to play frisbee and stuff with a garbage can. And they grab a garbage can lid and then they're throwing it and trying to knock each other out and knock out other people. I don't know. It's kind of crazy stuff. Very early on before Wayne's World and stuff was ever a thing. But yeah, kind of interesting side story there. Anyway, continuing on, let's go. Party on, Garth. Yeah. Show wing. Anyway, moving on. You want to make money now. It's about trading. Yeah, I don't know how to trade, so I'm just gonna lose everything if I do that. Because I'm already hodling to zero, and that's bad. New block was just mined Rabid. How weird. Let's see how long the next one takes. Yeah, see, I point things out and things happen. They're like, oh no, Rabid's onto us. We better get moving. Better get moving. Rabid's watching us. That's what happened, right? So let's go back into the mempool here and have a quick peek. 2 minutes ago, double. Look at that. 3 minutes. Look at Foundry. They had 2 blocks back to back at 2 minutes and 3 minutes on Bitcoin. That's insane. So yeah, it's pretty crazy there. Now it looks like we should get things moving. So 2 blocks found. Look at 3 minutes and 2 minutes. Yeah, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Now, it would be sweet if we seen solo CK pool solo pop up here, and then all of a sudden I check my miners and I'm like, hey, what's this? What's this here? Oh, but no, it's not happening. My best share difficulty is only 1.37 Gs. Not very good. I still have a lucky miner and some other things I got to turn on, but you start adding too many of these things online, then it defeats the purpose of lottery mining, because then you start using more power than it's worth, and it starts taking you into bankrupting days. So you use a little power with a couple of these that are super efficient, but you don't stack up thousands of these, because then you may as well just get one big huge miner that's a lot more efficient than these things and a lot cheaper to do so, to get that amount of hash rate. But anyway, that's just where we're sitting right now. Coming in and looking at the crypto markets right now, I'm not really sure where they're at. I don't even know if I want to look, because I'm probably going to get really upset. Yeah, I see red. I'm like a bull right now, and you don't want to see that release. Yatacoin, what's going on? First time chat in the old what do you got there? In the Twitch there. And speaking of Yatacoin, we kind of looked at this yesterday. We didn't really look at it, but it showed up. Is that you, Matt? Or is that just Yatacoin in general? But it's here. Showed up the other day. I kind of opened it, but not really yet. So I still have to check it out, and then I'll send you the wallet address from this, so we can see how she works and everything to you, if that's you, Matt. But yeah, I got it. The wallet's here. Yatacoin hardware wallet. What do we got here? Yeah, see there. It says, yeah, exclamation marks. Pumped. I see you, Gutek. What is happening? What's happening, Gutek? Okay, now what we got? What's up with the mask? What's wrong with it? I'm Satoshi. You guys should know this by now. My birthday, January 3rd. Bitcoin's birthday, January 3rd. This is Satoshi face. I am Satoshi. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Oh, man. Foundry USA, been lucky. I'd say they should have nailed a couple right there quick. January 3rd. The market is very much poo. Let's see. Do we have any gainers in this market? Duro, 53. Wasn't Duro almost at $1? I think it was almost at $1 at one point. Let me just see. What were we at not too long ago? Oh, I gotta share this tab now. 1 year, 1 week. Oh, not quite. 80 cents? Is that where we went to? Oh, no. 81. No, yeah, so 81 cents. Not quite. We didn't quite smash out $1 here, so that's all right. Oh, what happened? No, I went to the wrong screen. Share it. Oh, man, I'm sharing the wrong screen. I messed up. This one. Share. Yes. Oh, no, now it's all. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Oh, I'm not used to this stuff. All right, I gotta set like shortcuts so I can just hit buttons. That'll be a lot easier, but I'm not. I'm doing everything manually clicking because I'm getting used to this. Zcash is almost at 700 again, so I guess that's good. But yeah, we don't have anything that's really pumping, like 5%. This is crypto, guys. 5% is something amazing in Wall Street, not in crypto. This is garbage. Yeah, nothing. Nothing is looking good. We got Meow Coins down 11. What do we got for 7 days at least? Do we at least got some good 7 dayers? Meow Coin. It's the worst on the 24-hour, but the best on the 7 days. It's Crazy how it's holding the position for both spots here. Oh, wow. So, yeah, worst Meow Coin, Demo, Monero is 389. It's down 8%, but it's still 389. Gram, Flux, Wood Flux, 14 cents. What did they get to? They were doing something for a second there. Is this the pump? They went to 27 cents. So they went from 9 cents to 27 cents, and now it's over. Are we going to see over $3? Probably not. Probably not. But remember, Flux is a late bloomer. So, this happened after Bitcoin and everything pumped. You can see here January 12th of 2022, when in 2021 here, Bitcoin peaked in November. So, that's about, that's 3 months or so after 3 months, 2 months, I guess, January. So 2 months later after October. So December, we could see possibly December pump for some altcoins like Flux, for example. Maybe, hopefully, somebody who has a little bit of a bag left, we might see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right, let's come back into here. Watch list. Watch list is just rough. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What am I looking at, guys? Digibyte. Oh, yeah, Digibyte. How's Digibyte doing? Do I have Digibyte in here? I think I used to. I think Digibyte's been dying also, though, hasn't it? Let's find out. Is this Digibyte? Oh, that's Digibile. Wrong one. Wrong one. What? TGB. Digibyte. What do you got going on? 1 month. Oh, the past month's not too shabby, actually. The year is not looking too good, and then it's not looking like anything from the highs. What did we do in 2021? We smashed out 15 cents. We're not even at a cent right now. So it did pump in 2024. Oh, Digibyte had the same pump as Doge. It was the early end of 2024 pump. So yeah, it probably pumped and it's over. I don't think it's really gonna do anything at this point. It has been doing something though, the past 1 month here we see, but for the most part, nothing major. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one either. I think we're cooked. We might be cooked, guys. Let's just bring this up here. Are we cooked? That's the question. We are all searching right now, guys. Are we cooked? Flux is fluxed. Where's Mr. Red Panda Mining? Hey, Panda, you want to come on the show or what? I got like a special invite link, and I haven't used it yet. Does anybody want to come on and talk and tell me your thoughts on the situation? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody? I'll send you a special link. You can come on the live stream and tell us how bad everything is, because we're all sad. Oh man, are we cooked, guys? Come on, are we cooked or what? Let me know. I'm shutting that headline off now. Hide. I'm hiding it. Close that out. Boom. We need Uncle Rudd to join. Rudd, you want to join? You want to come on the live stream? Anybody want to come on the live stream? No, we not cooked. Invite Hawk. I haven't had Hawk on for a while. We should have Hawk on again. Same with Mining King now that he's back. He was in the stream the other day. We should bring him on. Who else? Who else is out there? Mindsome. I haven't seen him forever. Let's bring him on. Panda Mindsome and we were supposed to do a together live stream way back when we were talking about it, but I think everyone got busy and then I was sick and then Mindsome quit. So I don't know. All sorts of crazy stuff happened there. Max Voltage, yeah, I haven't had him on forever either. There's another one. Look, there's a lot of people we can get on here. Who should we get on? Is anybody in the live chat right now that wants to come on? Because I have to play with this. I don't even know if I have this set up right. I think I need my headset on and I got to set so I can actually hear people. I don't even think I'm set up for that, actually. I have a special link to invite people. But yeah, Brandon Coin. There's a few people. We can get Boss Coin out here, huh? Get some Boss action? No, he won't join me. He's too big. He's too big for us little peasants. Oh, man. The G1 Mini is the same grin you see on Hashrate. Yeah, the G1 Mini. I need one of those. I'm hoping Grin has a future. It's like most profitable GPU coin in most cases. That's crazy how it is. Let's look at that. And it also has ASICs, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But no one's buying the ASICs. Everyone's slapping their GPUs on them, which is, crazy. But let's go. Share this tab instead. Let's go look at some GPUs here. And what do we got? We got Am I on the right price here? We are at, yeah, 12-cent power, so 14-cent profit on the old Zealous. But here we got some grand 4070 Ti, 10 cents, 6900 XT, this not the greatest on profits. 5080 is like, wow, are these? Would you guys turn on for like seriously 2 cents after power? Like, what would you guys actually turn on? Like, in order to turn on hardware to mine with and feel happy about it, what what kind of profit levels are you looking at? Like, we're talking profit, like 5 cents, 10. That's after you're covering your power costs. For me, I think you need at least 20 to 40 cent profit to kind of be worth turning on. Turning on for 5 cent profit, you're selling 99% of your coins just to stay afloat. And depending on your power bills and stuff, like myself, for an example, like the more power I use, the third party fees get higher. My power itself bill doesn't get higher. I'm locked in at 6.8 cents no matter how much power I use. But the third party fees pushes that up to over 15.5 cents. And the more power I use, that could go to 16 and 17 cents. So like all the transmission fees and the distribution fees and all the BS fees that are everything other than my power bill is what robs us blind. And there's nothing we can do to change those fees. It is a standard rate. Lock can't do nothing about it. Absolutely. And I see on the news, I know I've raved about this in the past lots too, but they say on the news, oh, call in your power, try to find a better rate. Don't just go on whatever rate. It's not even the power rate that's really killing us. It's the third party fees that you cannot do anything about whatsoever. That's just the fees that are there. And there's zero changes you can do to them. And it sucks. So yeah, I don't know. We're getting ripped off. I need to move to BC, and the houses there are 10 times the price though. And property taxes are 10 times the price, but the power is cheaper. So is it actually worth it long term? I don't freaking know. Oh man, it's insane. It's insane. I need to buy just like a big farm, a lot of farm, and then just put up like a 10 megawatt solar facility. Like, I don't even know. And then I got to get my own self sun so that in the winter time I can have a sun above the solar farm so it even does the stuff in the night. But there are new solar panels that supposedly even work at nighttime now that absorb the reflection from the moon. So you do have 24-hour solar panels that are coming into existence, and somewhere around 800 watts plus per panel, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I think 1,000 watts maybe. I mentioned that, but then I couldn't find them anymore. So maybe that was a scam and they got pulled. But I think we're sitting over 800 watts per panel at this point. And there's some that actually extract at nighttime as well. Now, those are probably super expensive, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Team Banff's nice view. Banff National Park. Banff's nice. Infrared radiation absorbed from the ground. Yeah, how would we set that up? I'm not an engineer or nothing. I don't know how to do that. If I can be profitable and get more coins than I usually do, although it might depend on the hash rate of the chain, 100%. Yes, around 30 cents profit is reasonable to mine. Yeah, I think 30 cents is a good number to shoot for when looking. Well, maybe even 20 cents. Because you got to think, like, if you're a GPU, 20-cent GPU profits would be pretty decent. Because then you think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I guess you need 5 cards to make $1. So, it's still, if you remember back in Ethereum days, a 3060 Ti was making around $3 to $4 before power costs at 130 some watts, all by itself. So then like, yeah, like, oh my gosh, that was insane. Those were insane times, huh? You guys agree? That's what those panels do. That's what they do. They suck it out of the ground. Infrared radiation absorbed. Wow, how much are they? Do they work decently? Like, I don't know that, like, we're probably talking like mad money for those. All the heat that the ground absorbs during the day gets released at night and absorbed by the panels. Oh, so it's like absorbing heat there. Okay. A UFO crashed in my backyard. I've been pulling power off that. Free power for life. There we go. You can run a city off that and not even put a dent in its supply. What else do we got here? What is the ASIC side of the world looking like? I don't even know. We got the Z15s back to $57 now that it's pumped again. I know some people who spent 9, 10,000, 5,000, 6,000, anything over $50 on these miners are probably just come on, pump, come on, pump, come on, keep pumping, because it's gonna be done here soon. So every day counts, I guess, for those expensive beasts. Moving on. The AE3, this is one that I find like I don't know. I'm debating on one of these things. Like, it's really up there because a Leo hash rate, like, this is profitable. $22 a day isn't too shabby. And it's been like this for a long time. And the hash rate's not picking up because nobody wants these miners. Yeah, they have their staking thing. Oh, I got to scratch. Oh, I can't get in there. Can I get into my eyeball? This is not a horror movie. I can't. I got a scratch right here. And I can't reach it. Help. Somebody help me. Ah. I'm back. Don't worry, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm being a little on the dramatic side, but I still have that itch. Oh, I can't get it. Pinch. I can't pinch. See? Everything's hard as a rock, like a mask. Anyway, I don't. Wait, do I have? I probably don't want to use this. This is sharp. But if I use the other end, hold on. Let me try something here. Go into my mouth. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ah, yeah. That probably didn't look good at all, huh? I just, whoop, magic trick. You guys at least smiling a little bit. Come on, we need some entertainment here because mining sucks. I gotta become a musician, like, look at that. Did you guys even see that coming? A cannon cap out of nowhere, flipped it into. Oh, I don't have my Bitcoin coin anywhere, so I can't even do that. But I can go like this. Oh, keep your eye on the thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just see, look at that. Do you guys even know how I did that? And I turned that thing into a flash drive. See? For M2 drives, M2 flash drive for Hive OS. See? Crazy stuff, huh? Magic Rabid. Rabid magic. RPM should put a mask on live like this. I was not ready to see this. Oh man. Okay. What was I looking at? I don't even remember here. I was looking at ASICs that kind of they're overpriced. If they need to drop the price because I do want one of these. And they have their staking requirement, but there's pools that staking don't matter. Do I have any of those right now though? I just want to see. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, that reminds me. I got to check something like ASAP. Hopefully, come on, Pecunia. When is this? What is today? 16th. I got 2 days to update this RTM node, or it's gonna expire. So I gotta hurry up and do that. I gotta do that quick here. What else was I gonna? Let's check out the mempool quick. Oh yeah, we're moving now. We're moving now. 19 minutes, 9 and 3. So the Bitcoin chain is moving now. We got some stuff happening there, so that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Nice. All right, we'll just keep. Oh no, we're down to 94 again. That's bad. So let's just talk, guys. Let's talk. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna sit back here. My mic gonna come. Oh yeah, I can just lean back here, read the chat, and let's just in order to do this, let's just come in. I gotta change my thing around. Bam! There, 101. Me and you guys right now. Let's talk. I'm in the live chat. I'm trying to read stuff here. Bring the mic closer to me. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so let's just talk. Do you run a Bitcoin node, and which one, Core or NOTs? Currently, right now, no, I don't. I don't run a Bitcoin node. You should be, but I think I'm gonna reset it up actually. So I was running. I did the how-to video, and I showed you guys how to set that up, and it is on the Umbrella operating system with the Core now, and I ran my own mempool and stuff. But with the last version Core, the version 30 that came out, there's a lot of things that people don't want in that, so you can actually utilize and run knots. So I might do a new video to set up knots. Now it's exactly the same way as setting up the other one, so you can use the other video to do that. Just instead of picking Core, just pick knots, and then it'll just download that and auto do that. So but anyway, I should move the knots because supposedly for the mempool and stuff, the thing with knots over the Core is you got a lot more filters you can play with, and then you can disallow a lot more different types of transactions. Now, obviously, to get rid of some of the stuff that people are worried about on the Bitcoin chain is, everybody would have to do that. But obviously, there's people running the Core, so some nodes will let some of that stuff slide. But you got to be very careful and protect yourself as well, because in theory, if you are running a Core version now and some of that bad stuff ends up on the blockchain and it goes through your node, in theory, you are liable for whatever is found on that at that time. So if something happens and all of a sudden they find all these bad things on your node because people engraved this in the Bitcoin and it went through on your core node, you could be liable. So that's one thing why people are moving the knots so they can actually halt some of those things that could possibly happen. You know what I mean? Understand that? Now I don't know how to adjust those filters and do all that to do that, but the knot still has the ability to do that, if that makes sense. So I still got to look into how to actually do that. So I don't have my node on at all right now, for some of those reasons until I figure stuff out. Oh, well, you'll be streaming Saturdays again. Like, life's not the same without it. Well, as most of you guys have been following the channel, I don't stream and stuff on Saturdays. I turn off my phone when it comes to all mining stuff, and stay away because that is Sabbath, the seventh day of the week. It's the holy day. God hallowed it, and that's the day we worship God, spend with family, unplug from the world. And it's also a day of rest, a day of break. Just get away and clear your mind is pretty much what it is. And it's built for humans, for humanity. It's built for us. It's for us, guys. And so, you know, God knows best, right? And we need a break sometimes. So the seventh day, which is Saturday. Now, the timing of it, I almost streamed last night, but then I got home too late. But the timing of Sabbath falls from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. So sundown, because it's winter and stuff now, is like 4:30. So I was gonna stream my time around 5, which in Eastern would be 5, 7 o'clock. So I was gonna go live last night. That way I would have still been able to stream on Saturday, but then I didn't. We got home too late because we were in town and whatever else. But maybe next week I will do that. So just so you guys know, though, that's kind of how the schedule has been going for me at this point. Not in the US, Section 230. XMR, China BTC nodes and something. Will you? Okay. So yeah. So I might be streaming on Saturdays, but it might be Saturday evening. At the same time, I don't want to cut in. I'm waiting for it to get early enough here because I believe Hawk streams Misfit Mining used to stream Saturday nights all the time. I'm not sure what time it was, but I don't know what's going on there. But I know Hawk has been streaming on Saturdays instead through all that. So I gotta figure out what time he's going because also I don't want to go live when he's going live. So if it's earlier, cut an hour or something earlier before he goes live, then I'll probably stream if Sabbath is over at that time. Does that make sense? Kind of go, yeah, because you don't want to step on anyone's toes. At 3 in the morning over here. Okay, what do we got here? Escaper saying, yeah, around 30 cents. Although it might depend on the hash of the chain. It could be profit. Okay, what we got here? I guess it depends on the yield, right? If you can make 1 cent profit, but your yield is really high and you're going to hodl, that's very true too. You got to keep that in mind because if you can afford to mine when yields are extremely high, then you can get away with possibly a huge pump coming because like we don't know. We're at the tail end of the market right now. We don't know which way it's going to go, but if you can get that, like I know Zeph went down. It was when it was like 45 cents, and after the whole auditing happening, the hash rate on Zeph went down to like 60 or 70 mega hash. It was extremely low. A single like 7950X was mining like 2.5, 3 coins by itself a day. So you put your farm on there, you're probably mining like 80 to, depending how big it was, 80 to 100 coins. And then we saw Zeph push past back $1 again. So, a farm could have been making over $100 a day, over $2 a day on a 7950X, $2, $3, if you would have mined when I made that video. And Zeph did push back $1. So it all depends by looking at the coin. If you think it may pump again, you got to kind of ignore everything that happened with the coin previously. Yes, I'm using Zeph for an example because that's a prime one there. It went to $50. A lot of people didn't sell and things like that or bought the top and stuff. And then it went back down and it fell to that 45 cents. They had the audit thing and everything happened. But if you actually would have just stopped, pretend you don't have any coins from before, and you look at it like a brand new coin you're gonna mine, it's obviously not brand new, but look like, okay, I'm gonna go mine Zeph now for the first time. It's only at 45 cents, hash rate's down. It has a chance to maybe go to $1 or $2 again. That's a huge profit gain from what it's looking like right now. So you could spec mine it, and that's exactly what happened. Is it pushed back the dollar, and you made some people made a decent amount of profit off that. Like I said, $2 to $3 for 7950X mining that. No, I'm seeing Winkle Winkle Brothers warning. Winkle Brothers. What's Red talk about? 1245 in beautiful Central Texas. Yusuf, I'm assuming this is your first. No. Yusuf has been around here for a while. Um, they say the government is coming for your Bitcoin. Well, probably, most likely. Yes, we could try that again. What are you guys trying? I just mean first bull run. He's been here for a bit. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I guess depends. Okay, so what else we got here? Anything else happening though that we should look at? Do you have any other questions? Nobody else wants to come onto the live stream here. So how do we switch from core BTC node to NOTS node on Umbra? I'd have to look into that, but I think you just go into your whatchamacallit there. You go into the OS there where you normally click on it to open it and stuff, and I think you could just and depending on your hard drive room, like you want at least 1 terabyte here. You probably want 2 terabytes, but Bitcoin is what around 800 gigabytes, so there's still 150, 200 gigabytes left of about 1 terabyte drive. But again, you never want to max those out because they slow down as they get closer to the max and stuff. So you want a 2 terabyte drive. So depending on the size of your drive, you can either just install the knots and run that one, or you're going to want to delete the original core and then install knots and go from there. But it should just be on the operating system itself. Like if you shut off your node and you turn it back on and log in, you should see before you log it in, like run, click on core and then it loads up the core node and stuff. So just click on the knots and then install it or something because it's not installed yet. Anyone mining QRL? That's an interesting one. What's it doing now? Because I know it was pumping for a while, but QRL is moving to proof of stake. But let's have a look. QRL here. Let's adjust this. There we go. Why did I put 8? QRL right here. 97 mega hash, $1.37. Hash rates. It peaked there, but it's come back down now. If we look at the actual, this one. Let's look at QRL. What did it do? 1 month? Well, it'll go 1 year, I think. Yeah. So 37 cents. It went to 249. And the peak was $3. So QRL, like that's a nice pump in October. See, look, another October pump here, 214. It almost went to an all-time high. So that looks like it would have been your dumping point at there. I don't think it's worth mining anymore. I don't think it's going to come back up. The pump happened and now it's over. That's the thing with altcoins. They don't last long. How long of a pump was this? A month? A couple weeks? We got 905 to 1007. So a little over a month. So yeah, I think it's over for QRL. Also, QRL is moving to proof of stake also. So that's another random X coin that's going to disappear for CPUs. That's also a coin that did work on Bitmain's X5. So that's another loss of support coin that the X5 is going to lose as well, which is more of a big deal than, just losing for CPUs because there's a lot of other coins out there for CPUs on Random X and stuff, but not all of them work on the X5 for Random X. So that is a big blow to the X5. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, QRL. I'm not mining it anymore. I sold it before. I think I sold it probably back in this pump area. And then, obviously it did that. So I sold a little early. But again, we never know what these things are going to do. So it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. What else do we got here? I need a drink. Where's my water? Here we go. With my straw. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew. Good stuff. Water. Only the insiders make the massive money. That is true. That is true. NPT. What the heck is NPT? Is that a coin? NPT. NPT. Oh, I got like little burpees coming up now because I drank with a straw. Hopefully they don't show up on the mic. Oh, B time over there. I see. $800 is not late. $800. Zcash is truly the way. Then we are late. If Zcash is truly the way. Zcash is going to is going to what's it called? If Zcash is truly switching with Bitcoin, we could miss out. Zcash is not replacing Bitcoin, I don't think. And Zcash is moving to proof of stake also. It's going to start with a hybrid proof of stake just so that they make sure they tweak their proof of stake correctly. But then it's going to be moving to a full proof of stake. So you're not going to be able to mine Zcash eventually. So it's just becoming another Ethereum. Neptune Cash. Oh, I think I've heard of Neptune. What is that? Is that on here? Let me see. Neptune Cash. Oh, it's not on here, is it? NPL? Nope. Neptune Cash isn't on here. All right. New coins? How new is it? What is it? Fixed coin. 5 days ago. So we got a fixed coin here 5 days ago. Agesium. Isn't this old? It's not. I recognize this name from something. I don't know why. Knox coin. Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin 2 doing? I haven't looked at that for a while. Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin 2. How you doing? Come on, Bitcoin 2. 19.78 petahash. Block time 6,646 seconds. Blocks found 794, 2 hours. Oh, bunch found then. Now a big break. Oh, solar pool, solar pool, solar pool. Cryptex. Interesting. Solarpool.org. Huh. Well, it's not doing the greatest. Not doing the greatest, huh? Next best thing. Thorium. Is thorium legit? I don't know. Thorium right here. Looks like they lost a lot of hash rate. Ethash. New. How new is it? Let's go into here. New. Thorium. Oh, right here. 15 days. Okay. 15 days. We got GT pool. Oh, GT pool is a good pool. They're on there. That's not too shabby. Network. What do we got for the price? I don't really know. Where's it all listed at? Rabbit. Oh, it's $90 volume. Not a very well-known exchange. I just seen this exchange popped up a few months back. And some people thought this was me. It's not me, guys, in any way, shape, or form. Don't think that. But yeah, like it's a very small exchange. They haven't ripped anyone off yet. So they got that going for them. But yeah, I don't really know. But there's only $90 volume, so not very much. I don't know what the emissions are. I'd have to run all the numbers through my spreadsheet to see what they're paying and what the profitability is. But I don't know. GT, they might tell us. Will this show us profitability? No, it won't. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what these would be making right now. I'd have to run the numbers through my spreadsheet, set it all up, and then we could get a rough idea. It's only a 12-second block time, so that's interesting. But still. Well, then again, like I say, $90 volume. But if you're making $20 a day of not much power, it might be decent. If you can sell $20 a day off $90 volume, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna try to run stuff through the spreadsheet, and we'll see what this kind of looks like. Where's my spreadsheet? All right, so we're gonna come into here. We're gonna share this tab, and we're gonna kind of find something. So I'm just gonna grab, let's say, a Tika here, for example. Just gonna copy it, and we're gonna make a new line here somewhere right here, I guess. And go insert one row above. We'll throw this here. All right, so this is, what is this coin even called? I'm gonna bring this up to here. All right, thorium. How do you spell it? I don't know. I'm just gonna call it Thor. Esash. All right, so we need to find out what is the block reward and stuff here. So Gpool should show us that. Thorium right here. Block time 12. So where's my phone? Let's set this up. All right, calculator. 86,400 seconds in a day. We have a block time, so divide that by 12.2. So that is 7,081 blocks found in a 24-hour period. We're going to times that by the block reward of 8. So that's 56,655 coins found per day. So I'm just going to bring that in here somewhere. Where is it? Right here. That's how many coins per day. So 56,655. And the current price of this is, okay, what's the current price of this coin? We're sitting at 0.005. 0.005. So it's paying $283 a day. Not very much. It cannot support much hash rate. But if the hash rate is lower than, it's fairly low, then we're still sitting pretty decently. Now we need network hash rate. So I got to find, where is my calculator here? I can't find it. Hash power calculator. Okay, share this tab. I gotta figure out what do we need here. So how much hash rate is online? 338 gigahash. 338 gigahash. So now, are we looking? We're probably gonna be looking at ASIC hardware here, right? Are you guys? Or do you guys want GPU hardware numbers? 3060 Ti, 61 mega hash, but like, I don't even remember what the hash rate. What's a jazz miner? Oh no, what's the latest? That other miner I got. It's the new bad boy, the Apollo. Links in the description. But where the heck? Apollo. Where are you? Yeah, I want the V2X. V2. I'll just come into this tab so you can see. Yeah, V2X right here. So 1200. What do we got? We got 1.2 gigahash and 165 watts. So 1200 mega hash. So that's what we're going to utilize here. 1200 mega hash. So did I put in the mega hash, the hash rate? Mega hash. Copy. Mega hash. Where are we at here? Store this. Yeah, right here. And now, what is this? 1200 mega hash. So there we go. 201 coins a day, $1. So even that Apollo miner is only making $1 a day at 1.2 gigahash. 201 coins a day. What it's getting. So yeah, it's only making $1, guys. Not very much. Not very much. Now, uses what, 165 watts or something? What did I say? 165. So what do you got to use for power? 165 times 24 divided by 1,000 times 12-cent power. 47-cent profit. So that's actually not too bad. 47-cent profit. Obviously, that's not amazing, but yeah, 47-cent profit. What is this thing making right now here? All right, so you're better off mining S-Pow with this thing. It's 73-cent profit. Oh, that's a 7-cent power. I don't want 7-cent power. I want 12-cent power. So it's about the same. No, 36. So actually, it's probably the most profitable coin for this miner. Oh, man. 25-cent profit, 4-cent profit, 36, 37. And what did I say? 47-cent profit. So it looks like that is the most profitable coin for this miner right here, if you have one of these. It's 47-cent profit after power at 12-cent power. And the next one up is 49. What? No, 34 cents. 34 cent is the next profitable. So it's making a little over 10 cents more than all the other Ethash coins. So there's some numbers in a nutshell on thorium. Now, the other thing is, are you going to be able to sell it? But, you should be able to sell $1 a day for, if it has volume of $90. That's, yeah, I don't know, 90 people I could sell. Oh, yeah, around 30 cents profit. Okay, went to that. Saw that. Okay, I've been seeing, okay, what do we got here? Let's come back to something to look at. Let's look at this. There we go. I've been seeing hash rate on and off thorium. Overall, I don't know since it's a young project. Yeah, it's probably people just turning off and on, not sure if they should mine it or not mine it, or maybe their wallet didn't sync or they had issues. Who knows? What are your thoughts on solo mining Zealous? I don't know. I'm not sure what their hash rate and stuff is like. Zealous is a coin I wish I had more of because I hope it does something, but yeah, Zealous. 1.08 gigahash. I can't even remember what hash rates are. It's been a long time since I tried this. I don't know what they have. Did their fork go through? Someone said they were forking it soon, and it was supposed to bring CPUs even closer in line with GPUs. So did that happen yet? When is that supposed to happen? You still positive on Yata coin? I think so. Yata coin, like what's Yata coin looking like these days? Anyway, yeah, like they're still building. Like they haven't rug pulled. They haven't done anything negative. They're just doing their thing. So I think, long term, Yata coin is doing what projects should do. Why heck I can't find here cryptocurrencies. Yata coin, Yata coin. Why I'm on the wrong thing here. Watch list. There. Now why do I have Yata? I don't know if I have Yata coin in there. Maybe it's not. Is it not listed on here? It just has. Why do I keep typing that in? Oh, price not tracked. Okay, I gotta go to CoinGecko or something then. Let's try. Let's try this. YDA. Yata coin. Is it here? There it is. Dark mode for you guys. Max. Wow. So Yata's been doing decent, guys. Like, look at this. It's not like most coins where it's like this and then goes like this and then nothing. It's been relatively more active than most of the alts out there. If you look at these charts, sure they're quick little spikes, but look, here we go up to 4 cents again. Now we're back down to 1 cent. Like I remember mining this and it was under a cent. Like here we have 0.0008, 0.0006. So yeah, Yata coin's been doing some stuff. It's obviously a really slow block time and it's not that profitable due to it. The emissions are very low, but the coin itself in terms of price seems pretty healthy. It's a pretty healthy coin. So yeah, I think Yata coin, it has chances. Has chances. What's the mining hash rate looking like on Yata right now? Yeah, it's looking pretty healthy to me. Probably one of the healthiest. Nice stream. We got 652, 837 kilohash. I remember when this used to only be sometimes it was around 100 to 200 kilohash. And then when I had about 750, 800 kilohash, I'd turn my farm on and I'd turn on my own node and my farm. And then the unknown hash rate would shoot to 90%. And I'd just take over the Yatacoin network for 2 or 3 days. It was fun. I went to their Discord and let them know, okay, guys, turn on my rig for a day or two. And then, it was just fun to see and play with. And then, but I can see it's back down to being kind of low again. But yeah, the daily emission is only $24, not very much. The volume is not very much, $27, but it's a coin that they are doing different stuff in terms of privacies and I guess geolocation on security. Like I don't understand how it's all going, but they're doing some cool stuff. And it seems healthy. It seems very healthy. It's been a pretty steady project. They continue to keep building. And that's usually what you want in projects is something that just keeps on building. They're doing things. So yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds for them. HNT for the win, huh? Yes, I order a couple of them. Do you think KDA will ever come back? It's trying to right now. I don't really know if it will or not. Hopefully it does, and hopefully the community gets together and they have a vote of bringing it back to consumer hardware. I think that would be awesome. If we could get, GPUs or CPUs or something to be able to mine that coin and pull it away from the ASICs. I think that would help out with miners for sure. I don't know what. Let's just come into here. Let's just look at KDA. Does it have any type of So, it's only $75 a day. Yeah, the emissions only $75. That's not really gonna help anybody at all. Like, what are current if we look at emissions here of coins, we got Doge at 2,000,000, Litecoin, like, it falls fast. Right after Bitcoin and Doge, the emissions of coins for miners falls extremely fast. 40,000,000 to 2,000,000 to 329,000. Bitcoin Cash is only 193,000. Wow, like, no emissions. ETC, 191, Monero's 164, Kaspa's down to 144,000, that's pretty rough. Kaspa's in 7th place now in emissions. Decred, Blake 366, Ravens down to only 31,000, Conflux is 25, like, the emissions is small. You know, Zealous 6, Zephyr's at 5.5, Nexa, Verus. Not much money out there, guys. Not much money to divide between the people at all for maintaining securities. Yeah, this is rough times. Rough times. All right, guys. What do we got there? Too many ASICs for that. That is for sure. Way too many ASICs for that small amount of emissions. So like, at this point, looking at that, unless it pumps severely, I don't really care what kind of hardware is on it because there's no emissions there to accommodate anybody. So yeah, it don't matter. Like, even if you're the only miner, like, think about that. Everyone's like, "Oh, network difficulty." Like, sure, the yields will be high, and obviously, if a pump happens, that'd be awesome. But if you're the only miner on it, you'd only be making like 20 some dollars a day or whatever the heck that was. So, like, crazy. Hard fork to the community now. Yeah, it is in the community now, but by community, you mean Flux, and Flux is going pretty centralized. So, is it actually in the hands of a community now, or is it in the hands of Flux? Which they've been they've been pretty much a one-tracked centralized entity ever since the beginning. If you really start looking back on how, that's they're the perfect face of deception. They're saying, blabbing their mouse over here and swearing and doing all this negative energy, saying how great everything is going to be, and they are. Well, over here, they're really saying, all right, guys, we're moving the proof of stake. Let's let these guys think they're holding us up when really we're just going to ditch them in a heartbeat. Proof of useful work is gonna be the biggest scam we ever imagined, and now, well, look what happens. We go from proof of useful work, turning your GPUs into amazing machines for all sorts of things in the world. Consumer grade hardware is gonna be awesome, to, "We don't need you anymore. See you later. Pack your bags." Oh, man. I just realized I've been solo mining KDA to trade ogre since devs walked away. Team JFK. Oh, the trade ogre. Oh no, that's the one that's gone. So you can't even check to see what you got. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh man, horrible. Oh, horrible stuff. Centralized, and they want us to be everything. And they want, yeah, Flux is centralized, and they want to be everything. They do. They do want to be everything on a centralized chain. It's changed so much from its original white paper. And there's a pure example right there. White paper changed. Oh, but the white paper says this. The white paper says that. It's going to be awesome. Look at the white paper. I keep saying, guys, who cares about a white paper? It could easily just throw a little delete button in there and release a new one. And there you go. We got new morals. You know, it's pretty crazy. Uh, Ogre owned by Canadian government. Yep. Jack of all trades, master of none. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. So we've been here for a little bit, though. So I guess we will wrap this one up for now. I do appreciate all you guys showing up to this live stream. I will see you guys all in the next one.
Rabid out.